Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to the Wildflower Wills YouTube channel. I'm Louise. It's Monday. It's voting day. It is a cast on day. It's podcast day. It's sit and chat day. It's see what you guys are knitting on kind of day. I hope you had a chance to vote. I have just tabulated up all of the votes, and there was a surprise twist at the end. So grab your knitting, get comfy, and we're going to chat for about the next hour or so. We'll see how long we chat. I don't have a whole lot of knitting to show you, but I will show you what I've been working on over the last week. Let's see, voting wise, this morning, it was Monday morning. I woke up and I thought, what do I want to work on this week? And I thought I had one project in mind, and I thought, nope, I'm going to wait. I'm going to save that one for a couple of weeks. And then I thought I went to my second choice, and I thought, okay, my shawl is almost finished. And I always want to have one on the needle. So I thought, okay, we're going to vote for more yarn. And I have made a decision about my stash, and I am going to go through it, and I'm either going to keep what I'm really truly going to knit, and I'm going to donate the rest of it. So I took a quick look at my stash, and I thought, okay, what would I love to knit out of this? What do I truly want to knit? What do I not want to just sit here for another 5 years and look at it? So I grabbed these two balls. These were maybe not from the same trip. They might have been from the same trip. I'm not sure. A shopping weekend away. So this is Yarn Bee yarn, and it is in my colors. It is browns and golds. It is gorgeous. It is, let's see, what is it? It's a 78 acrylic and 22 cotton. So that's probably why it feels extra soft. It feels lovely. It's a 100-gram ball. It's a worsted weight. It suggests a 4.5 millimeter needle or US 7. Does it give me a color number on here or like a name? Golden Grace. I've had it for a number of years, so I don't know if this is still a current color that you can go get or not, but it looks very, very me-ish. This other one was one, oh my goodness, I bought this. So I bought this at least 2 years, within the last 2 years, because I'm pretty sure I bought this thinking I would make a little sweater for my granddaughter. That, of course, obviously has not happened, but it would make a really nice wrap. So I love this yarn. Pretty sure this is going to be 100% acrylic. Let me see. The color name is Cobblestone. Cobblestone, but it kind of looks Christmassy. Do you guys think this looks Christmassy to you? I'm not sure. Does it look Christmassy or just kind of summery? It has anything that has red and green, has a little bit of gold in there. Anyways, I guess it could be whatever you feel like you want it to be, right? And 100% acrylic. Yeah. And again, oh, this is saying a 5 millimeter needle, 5 ounces, 252 yards, 230 meters. So there's a little bit more in this ball. What was the yardage on this Yarn Bee yarn? Okay, this is 275 yards. What did I just say this had? Oh, it's wrong. I mean, not wrong. I mean, I'm wrong. It's this one here has more yardage. This has 275 yards. This only has 252. So maybe this is a little, is this more of a, maybe this is more of a DK weight. Doesn't matter. This might be a little heavier now that I'm, yeah, it is. Now that I'm actually touching it. It, oh, Diane, are you on the beach? I'm so happy that you're popping in. Anyways, so apparently now that I've actually looked at them closely, this looks like a worsted. This looks like a DK, but it doesn't really matter because the yarn is going to be turned into one of my garter stitch, soft and squishy, asymmetrical shawls / scarf. So just pick the needle size. And I think somebody said, Louise, we need the pattern for this. And I know, I kind of, well, I've been busy the last couple of weeks, you guys. And anyways, hopefully in the next 2 weeks, let's say 2 weeks, close by the pool. Oh no, close. You're at the pool by the beach. Diane, sounds fantastic. What else? Diane's on vacation in some place hot and sunny and gorgeous. So anyways, yarn. Not fingering weight. I've always knit the shawl at a fingering weight. So this time you guys were voting, apparently one for DK or a worsted, an acrylic and cotton. This is an acrylic. They're both really fun. This definitely has fallish vibes to it. This looks, I don't know. Do you guys think this is summery or Christmassy? It could be either one. You guys really surprised me. I was counting up the votes and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess this is it. I wasn't sure if you guys were going to go, like, I thought this was just more light, maybe summery because it was cream with the pops of color. And this is definitely fall. Darker. This doesn't give you beach vibes, right? So I was like, okay, which way are people going to go? But then I know most people would know that this would be like my color, right? More so than this. So were you going to vote something that you know I would love and wear? Would you vote for something that is more summery, brighter colors? A lot of people said that. A lot of people said that this is summery. A lot of people said, I don't even want to say it out loud. A lot of people said fall is coming. This looks cozy. This would be perfect to start now. Have it done for fall. I mean, you're absolutely right. Either way. Had one person voted very honestly, and they said neither because they're both, I'm going to say crappy. They didn't say the word crappy. They said they're both crappy acrylic. Well, this one here does have some cotton in it, but yes. So obviously they are a natural fiber fan. So anyways, they didn't get a vote in. But anyways, they said, anyway, I thought that was funny. So lots of votes either way. I thought I was going to be definitely casting on one of these. And then when I got to the very last votes, because you guys know you can go over and you can vote on Patreon, you can vote on YouTube, Facebook, and twice over on Instagram. And I'm like, okay, I'm like, okay, this is what it's going to be. And then I got to Instagram and it went completely the opposite way. And I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm not casting that one on. So it was a little bit of a surprise for me at the end. So let's see. I'm eating, so I won't be commenting much. That's fine, Susanna. Okay, so we had 106 votes. That's kind of what we generally seem to get, is kind of like 105, 110 votes across all the places. And 57, I guess it wasn't that lopsided. I guess in the end, the yarn that won had 57% of the votes. But before I added in one of the places you can vote on Instagram, it was definitely way leaning one way, and then all of those votes ended up giving a 57% advantage to one of these gorgeous yarns. So Liz says, I wouldn't knit with them, but then I'm not the one knitting them. There you go. And I mean, to be quite honest, I much prefer knitting with wool, but I know my family peoples, they don't like wool. And I can knit with wool as much as I want for them, and it will sit in a drawer. So yes, you have to know your audience, right? So if any of these are going to go in the Christmas basket, this has a much better chance of getting worn. And if any of these go in the donation box, they want acrylic. So, and I don't know. And maybe, I mean, this one here, I would definitely keep and wear. This one here, would I? I don't know. It's pretty, but I have, like, to me, this is like Christmassy. But I have another Christmas. I have the Son of a Nutcracker, so I don't really need two. So this one would probably go in a donation or the Christmas box or something. Anyways, that's all right. I think they're going to be lovely to knit with, and I will be happy to get them knit and out of my stash so at least somebody can enjoy them. All right, so the winning yarn for this week's project is, with 57% of the votes that I feel like kind of came from behind, is, oh, Diane's giving me a drum roll today. Love it. Is this guy, the Cobblestone. 100% acrylic. I love this yarn. Does feel really, really nice for an acrylic yarn. It does feel lovely. So here it is. So if you voted, you guys, this one, everybody was voting for this, except in one voting location, and everybody voted for this. And I was like adding up, and I'm like, oh, cool. I'm going to get to cast on this one. This will be a nice fall one. And then bam, all of a sudden I'm like, nope, I'm doing this one. So that was a nice little surprise. So I'm excited for this. So this one, yeah, probably will not be for me. Um, I don't know if it will be a donation, or I'll see if somebody likes it. I'm not sure. Anyways, Battle of the Hobby Lobby yarn. That's right. Anyways, the whole reason for this was to get something knit out of my stash, because I'm going to be switching up really all of the yarn. My whole plan, when I went to the spinning retreat in June, I had said to somebody there that I had given myself this year to do something with my stash. Like, who am I kidding? I can't knit all my stash in 1 year. I cannot knit all of this yarn in my lifetime. Like, I just can't. So I was doing something with my stash this year. And then I was like, next year, I wanted to like spin all of my own yarn and not buy any commercial yarn. That was what I was thinking. And um and then all of a sudden, I was at the spinning retreat. I was like, wait a second, why am I waiting? Like, why am I putting this off? Like, why am I not just spinning all of my own yarn right now? Well, now I've kind of come from like waiting a year to spinning all my yarn right now to somewhere in the middle where it's like, I want to start spinning my own yarn, but I really need to figure out what I'm doing and perfect my spinning before that actually happens. So I've kind of, found the middle, which means that I also need to try to rehome this or knit it or something. So anyways, I'm working in a yarn shop to top it all off. Good luck. I know. So, but there's fiber there. There is roving. So I can come home with roving. We'll see. We'll see. I know. I was looking at all the sock yarn that Cheryl is going to be putting on the shelf tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. So yeah, the whole thing of like 100% spinning my own yarn, that's not going to happen for a little while. But anyways, you guys, I am super happy to cast this on because this is going to look lovely. It's going to be garter stitch. It's going to be squishy. It's going to be worsted weight. It's going to be fantastic for somebody. It's going to love it. And I have 2 balls of this. So I'm going to knit it on at least a 5mm needle because I do want it to be drapey and really squishy and just make it a little like as big as I can get it. So probably a 5, maybe even a 5.5 for this. So that's going to be fun. So this lovely one is going back in the bag, back on the shelf. And I think I'm going to keep that though. Even if I donate some yarn, I think I'm going to keep that one because I would oh dear. Oh, Tanya, that's what was going on yesterday. I'm so sorry to hear that. Anyways, I'm going to keep that brown because I think I will knit it for myself because I know I bought it specifically for me, but this is the one right now. So what do you guys think? Type in the comment. Does it look Christmassy to you? Or is it summer like rose garden? It could be green and red for a rose, right? Does it give you summer flower vibes or is it Christmassy vibes? Like there's some gold in there, but to me, red, green, and gold mean Christmas. I don't know. Oh, Liz says Christmas. Yes, Christmas, Susie says. Wendy Christmas. Yeah, Christmas vibes of Victorian. Yeah, it does kind of have that feel with the gold in there, doesn't it? Ice cream, Amanda says. Okay, I can totally go for ice cream. What kind of ice cream? Elena, hello. I would have to see us watch. Oh, Alice, I like that way of thinking. Well, you'll see us watch next week, and you can tell me. Swatch, aka Start of Shawl. Diane says, I know, but I don't know why they call it cobblestone because honestly, I picked this up for Scarlett thinking it would be a cute little Christmas sweater. And then I read the name and it said cobblestone. And I remember specifically thinking that seems odd. I don't know. Anyways, now that I am up close, I think it does look like Christmas. Yes, because Nikki, you said you were going to look for this. Like, does this still make you want to, or is it too Christmassy? But I think everybody needs a Christmas colored scarf, shawl, accessory ensemble for November and December. Yes, right? Or blues and yellow, like for Hanukkah. Is blue and yellow? Oh, I want to say, okay, now I'm going to stick my foot in my mouth, you guys. But blues is Hanukkah, blue and silver, I think, right? I'm thinking blue and yellow because I'm thinking yellow for the candle flame. Anyways, I think it's blue and silver, right? Christmas in July. There you go, Sherry. See? You guys were right on top of it. Christmas in July is still a thing. I did, right, Amanda, blue and silver. You still like it, Nikki? I know it is. Like it is pretty, isn't it? Anyways, it's going to be lovely for whenever anybody wants to wear it. So we had a crochet Zoom call yesterday. So some people here, Susie, how is your blanket coming? I know, obviously, I mean, every month we don't get everybody because life happens and all the things. But we had a really fun call yesterday, saw some incredible crocheting. Is really motivating me because people are getting blankets put together. Some people are working on like putting their second blanket together. Mary wasn't on the call, but she is crocheting curtains, which just inspires me to crochet curtains. And then who showed the Diane? I think it was Diane. You had the filet crochet. It wasn't a curtain. Was it a curtain? It might have been a curtain, which then really I'm thinking like, oh, it was a curtain. It was a curtain. It was gorgeous. And I'm like, oh, I could do that. Or I could try to do that. I don't. Anyways, it was very exciting. So I did do a bunch of crocheting this last month. And this was my stack of squares. The idea for around our crochet challenge, I don't know, our challenge group, our crochet group was, yes, Diane said it is a curtain. So was to do one square a day, and for some of us to follow Yarn Utopia's videos and do a different block every day. Well, surprise, surprise, that was too much for me to do. So I found though this month I started crocheting more because I kind of let the video squares go and thought, I'll just do one whenever I can and whatever. And I just started just crocheting just granny squares. And I am loving it. just using up my Karen cakes. I had, oh, I'm into a different ball, you guys. I'm starting to wind this. This is called Cookies and Cream. I had taken apart 2 other Karen cake balls. See, my Christmas in July bag from our friend Caroline. So I had one that was, I think it was maybe cherry chip. It was a lot of these pinks. And then I did a ball that was oranges. That was a lot, this color and this, nope, not that one. Those are the same. I don't know. This one was in there somewhere too. So then I just started mixing and matching. So my first squares were all the pink, and then I added in the oranges with the leftover pink. So now most of my pink is used up, and I have a bunch of these, whatever this color of the orange Karen cake ball is. So now that I'm getting down on it, I took the Cookies and Cream, and I have just been winding off some, like, they're grays and beiges. There was a dark gray. And then I'm just going to start mixing. Oops, there goes a ball. Those guys together. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I'm almost thinking a Christmas present, because I don't want to say this too loud and jinx myself, but the squares that I have been doing this last month, I think, are fairly consistent in size, that I could maybe put them, I don't know. Okay, I don't really know what's the front and back side, you guys, but I'm thinking, okay, I'll tell you something I didn't say yesterday. Thanks, Diane. I'm like really happy with my progress, and I put no thought into the colors. I literally put my hand in the bag, and whatever color I pulled out, that was the color for that round. And and I was just going to say, and I think everyone looks gorgeous. This one here, now that I'm looking at it in the screen, right? Like, I don't know. I mean, it's fine, but these 2 colors are pretty close together. Yeah, whatever. I like the nice bright ones. Like, they're all just so different and fun. And anyways, thanks, Nancy. Yeah, I know. See, I'm like really happy with them. I do kind of wish that there was like some fancy ones. There was one fancy one. Where did it go? I don't know. There was one that had like a flower, 3D flower in the center of it, which was fun. But honestly, I'm like really happy just doing this for right now. The who knows, maybe, oh, thanks, guys. Anyway, so I'm thinking that I could maybe put them together for a small blanket for my granddaughter, is what I'm thinking. And this one here, this was the very last one. I did this one yesterday before our Zoom call, and then I did one of these I did while we were chatting over the hour and a bit. And I wove the ends in on this one right after I did it, and then I was like, "Oh, I don't know if I want to do that." Because I'm like, am I going to know what is the front side and what is the back side? It's like I have to look so carefully. I don't know. So anyways, I've decided no more weaving in ends, because then this way I'll know what the front and back side is until I get better at doing that. So anyways, my crocheting is going really well. I did probably equal amount crochet and knitting the last few weeks, and that has never, ever happened before. So that is kind of exciting. What else can I show you? So, yes, so now that I am working at the yarn shop, it has significantly cut into, I'm working more days a week now than I have been before. But it's fine, because it is so much fun. Get to chat with so many lovely knitters and crocheters of all ages. It's so fun to see teenage girls coming in and buying yarn off the sale rack, and they're gonna crochet little summer tank tops. It's like they're so cute. Um, it just makes me happy. So last week's new start was my socks, my little shorty socks, and there was my cast on. I found a set of DPNs. They're a 2 millimeter. I usually always knit my socks on a 2.25 millimeter. Lately, I've been playing around knitting them on a 2 just to compare 64 stitches on both needles to see if the smaller one on a 2 millimeter, if I like the fit a little bit better. I'm super happy with a 2.25, but you never know until you try. So I think I have another pair cast on a 2 millimeter, but I don't think I finished them. So I'm going for little shorty ones. And oh no, Cindy. Cindy, this is the Christmassy yarn. It won. I can't remember which one you voted for. Anyways, I hope your fish are all right. Let's see. Oh, mark. Okay. Oh, Tanya's telling me, giving me a good tip here. Mark the front of a few of your squares as you're making them, and you will soon learn the front from the back. Okay. I will do that. Maybe that should be my goal for this next month. Our next check-in is in, Susanna told me it's in 3 weeks. It is a Sunday afternoon again. I think it is August 17th. Is that correct? Somebody will tell me. So I will do a post though, so you guys will know. But I'm also going to tell you here, and we'll say the next few weeks when we're podcasting too, so you guys can mark it in your calendar. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, the fact I never finished socks. That was basically the gist of that, wasn't it? But look at how pretty, how pretty this yarn is. It's a mystery ball again. The ball band, I don't know, has gone. I don't remember buying this. And it's so funny because up until basically this year, anything that was kind of red, pinky, I would not buy. Like I didn't usually buy those colors. So I don't know if this was gifted to me, if I don't know. But I am loving these colors. My color palette seems to be changing. I still love my browns, my oranges, and greens for sure. But I'm also really loving bright, fun colors, which I think is like why I'm loving all these crocheted squares so much. So anyways, I'm not sure where this came from. August 17th is our yarn dyeing day. Sam, we're going to bump that a week earlier. So yes, we're going to do that on the 10th. So mark the 10th in your calendar, Sam, because the 10th was just too soon for us to do another crochet call. I didn't think you'd mind dyeing a week earlier. Love it. It looks happy. See, I just love this, even though I just have a little bit done, but I think that's really all I'm going to do is a little shorty pair of socks. So there's the cuff and it started. So now I'm getting ready to go on vacation here, like in a couple of weeks. I want to have these done. So this I am sticking in my bag, that I'm going to take this with me everywhere I go. And I'm going to try work on the heel tonight so I can get the heel done, and then I will just be on the foot, and I can just do that wherever I am, because I want to wear these around the campfire in a couple of weeks. That is my plan, and I really, really want to get them done. So we'll see. So I cast on the mittens from, was that the week? That was the week before. This is knitting these out of the yarn that I dyed. This is yarn from the shop. So the shop is going to be called, we're just in the process of getting the website and I'm trying to get social media up for it. There is an Instagram page that a previous employee started, and I'm working on a Facebook page. Um, anyway, so it's Canadian Yarns. And so this is one of the Canadian yarns, the local sheep farmer produced here, not that far from us. And my mitt. I've got the cuff done. I just got stuck because I'm just ready to start increasing for the gusset, and every time I wanted to knit on it, I was someplace where it was busy, and I just didn't have time to sit and think and put markers in. So that is something else I might do this really quickly, because this getting the thumb gusset started and get my markers in, that'll take me 5 minutes. And then once I have my markers in, I can just do this wherever I am as well. These are going to be so warm. I love this. So I think I did my cuff about 3.5 inches. Anyway, these are just going to be plain with some embroidery is the plan. Color work. What is this? Knitting? Oh, is this? Oh, yes, that's right. Ogunquit? Ogunquit. That's right, because that's a place. That was in one of the states, right? Okay. Colorwork socks. Lovely. Susanna, Louise, hold up your crochet and we should be able to tell you which side is the right side. Yeah, so you guys, sometimes I can tell. See, on this one, okay, where's the one that like I'm looking for the bumps, right? Like I have to, when I'm looking at crochet, I think this is the right side. I'm looking at what is flat. So if we're looking at the pink, I'm looking to see if that's flat. And then on the back side, I'm thinking this looks bumpier. I'm looking at like stockinette stitch, right? Like if it's the knit side or the purl side. I'm looking for the bumps. Correct, that is the front. Yes. Thank you, Susie. So like, how can you guys tell that? I'm like seriously looking at this as it looks like a knit stitch. Like I can see two, like a V, like two legs. And yes, and on the back I see the bump. Is that the way you do it? You're correct. Yay! Thanks, Tanya. Cindy says the front. Okay. Look at that. Okay, so I'm just going to perfect that over. Oh, the edge. The back has more bumps on the pink, Susie said. Bumps. Yes. You know what? Now I can see them. On the front side, it's like right? Like it looks like almost like a knit stitch. You can't take the knitter out of the crocheter. Is that what's that? And then when I look on the back, I can see the bumps across the top of the stitch. See, look at that. I can see it like night and day now. Thank you guys. Thank you. You'll see the twist in crochet. Okay. Diane says it will be like seeing crochet versus girder soon enough. See, look it. All right. I'm feeling like I'm getting back. I'm feeling more confident than I was like 20 minutes ago. That's so exciting. Okay, so my crochet is coming along. My sock is started. My mitt has ribbing done on it. Oh, okay. The one project that I had. Oh no, I do have it. I was gonna say, did I leave this downstairs? The one project that has the most done on it, which is still not very much, is this shawl. So this is the one that's almost finished, which is why I need cast on another. And I had to cut my yarn because there was a knot in it, which is, I was going to say it's annoying, but you know what? Out of all of these one skein sock yarn little shawls that I've done, this, I don't know, this probably isn't the first time, but it's, you know, more often than not, there's no hole or there's no knots. So I guess, every once in a while, what can you do? It's just part of the knitting process, right? I know. You know what? I am loving this green more and more. This was one colorway. You know how usually I cast something on and then I'm like, gee, why didn't I just cast this on, 10 years ago when I bought the yarn? Because I love it so much. I could have went and bought more. This was one I started and I was like, I don't know. I actually liked it better in the ball than I did once I got knitting it. Like when I first started it, I was like, this isn't like, I'm not loving it like the way I do, like the sock, the little sock I just showed you. I am loving that. This one is nice, but if I can never buy this yarn again, I would be fine with that. But it is nice, like, and just it is knitting up nice because it's not pooling, I don't think, anywhere. Like it's pretty consistent, isn't it? Like there's not really any big, maybe a little, like really, kind of like really, really looking, but overall it doesn't look like it's pooling. So it's really quite nice. Nancy, I was going to talk about that. Yes. Okay, you guys need to go look at Ravelry. Anyways, so let me finish this. But then Nancy, yes, I'm so glad you mentioned that because I might have forgotten it. So this is my marker. So this right here is my most knitting that I have probably done on a project. This little itty bitty much. But it's, every few rows. This is the Winter Pravina, the Christmassy yarn. It's, a few rows at a time. But the exciting thing is I'm going to weigh this. I weighed this, was it, no, must have been Friday night with Jocelyn. And I had more yarn than I thought I did. Like my ball is getting small, right? Like it's like we did this the other night, right? And I'm like, but there ended up being more yarn in here than I thought. And I weighed it. What did I say? I wanted it to be 25, but if it was even 30, I'd be happy. And then it ended up being 32. I was like, darn. So I have been knitting a little bit on here. So I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping that I'm under 30 because that just, I am 29. That just psychologically makes me think, when I was at 30, that just seemed really like close to 50 grams, like halfway done. But now that I'm at 29, it seems like I'm getting close to 25, which is a quarter of the way done, which is like a mini, which is like practically nothing. So, oh, Tanya, you guessed 26. Well, you were really close. So 29. So this little bit, I'm going to try and get this finished because this has taken its place. But different weight of yarn, so I need different needles. Anyways, I'm so excited. Jocelyn, hi Jocelyn. I made some serious progress when we were chatting on Friday. I did, because this is what I was working on. And it was at 32. Now I'm down to 29. I know. So that was that's my big goal. That was the largest amount of knitting I've done on a project, I think, all week. That's okay. Little bits by little bits. This is probably one of the least productive knitting weeks I have ever had. But that's all right because I got to unbox hundreds, if not thousand balls of yarn in this past weekend, which was an event in itself. So anyways, let's see. Yes, the knitted granny square. Nancy, I'm glad that you brought that up. So we were talking about that yesterday. I think Diane's better half, not her better half, her equal partner. Okay, I'm gonna get myself in trouble here. Dawn said she saw it scrolling on Ravelry and it was in the top. What's trending now is a knitted granny square. So Dawn knew a little bit about the the reason behind the knitted granny square. The woman who designed the knitted granny square, it was something like she had a bunch of friends who were loving like a crocheted, I don't know if it was a particular like granny square cardigan or something, or just kind of the whole crochet craze, but they didn't crochet and they knit, but they still loved the look of the crocheted items. So sorry, Diane. I know. uh, yeah, equal partner, equal partner. Um, and so anyway, so this woman, I don't know what her name is, but she figured out how to knit a granny square. And I guess though, but no, I guess she kind of modified a pattern. Another woman had originally designed a knit granny square, but it didn't look like the granny square that this woman and her friends were admiring for, I guess it was a certain project. So this woman contacted the original woman who designed a knitted granny square and said, "Can I make modifications to your square, post it for free?" The original woman said, "Yes, go ahead, do it." She did, and that's the square that's on Ravelry right now. And my mind is just completely blown because I'm like, how in the world do you make a knitted granny square like knit look like crochet? But having said that though, right? Like I'm looking at this, right? Because we were just talking about this, how I see these. Like to me, it really does look like knits and pearls, like stockinette stitch. So maybe there is obviously some similarities. So, anyways, after saying all that, go to Ravelry and download it because it is free. The instructions for the knit granny square. Susanna said, "Oh, Susanna, did you say you have the pattern for the knit granny square? Fantastic." See, I think it would be a really fun thing to do. I am going to get it and I'm going to try it. Oh, Suzanne. Oh, her name is Susan Rainey's. She's the one who designed the current knit granny square. Well, she is super, super smart in my books to be able to figure that out. Like even it just makes my brain hurt thinking how you would start that process and how many times you would have to start it over and get halfway there and then like retweak it and do it again and all those things. But anyways, I think she is a super smart lady for figuring it out, and I'm super happy that she did because I'm going to knit it. And that will probably be a new start Monday next week, the week after, because Fiber Friends are doing a bag challenge. So you can knit, you can crochet a bag, you can felt a bag, you can knit a bag and felt it, you can crochet a bag and felt it. Anyways. Oh, increase at 4 points. See, which is like knitting, right? Like I'm thinking you start in the center and okay, so increase in the 4 corners. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it will be like once I'm knitting the granny square, it will probably make sense and be like, oh, okay, this isn't it's probably one of those things that when you look at it, you know how we shock all of our non-knitting friends and they're like, oh my gosh, you did that. And then inside we're like, it really wasn't that hard, right? So I like those things that we like that look really fancy and complicated, but really weren't that tricky to do. I like things like that. Amanda, how do you have time to work on so many projects? Well, yeah, right now I'm finding that a little hard to do, but I'm hoping after come this Saturday, I'm hoping that I will have a little bit more balance in what I've been doing the last little couple months. And then I'll be able to feel like I'm back on track because I have been feeling like I'm trying to do a lot of things and not getting them all done as well as I would like to. But I'm hoping I'm going to have some balance here. And then I'm going to be able to get some more knitting done this week. That is my plan. So we'll see. We'll come back next Monday and we'll see if my sock has a heel. See if my mittens has a thumb gusset. I'm really, really hoping. I have got um big plans. And then I do have some vacation coming up. So maybe that will give me a few days to sit and just knit by the lake. And we'll see. Oh, Cindy, you like bag months too? I know we have talked about doing bags for like seems like forever. Every time we're like, "Oh, well what we need something to do for this month. What are we going to do?" And I feel like bags, I don't know if I suggested or other people suggest it, and then somehow something else pops up that everybody's super excited about and the bags get forgotten about. But this time, bags, everybody was excited for bags and I'm pretty excited too. Anyways, the Fiber Friends still have a few days, there's like a week, right? A week and a half left that our male designer is challenge is going on. And so I finished my Benjamin Matthews hat center point beanie. I showed you that last Monday. And I have his other snow carved beanie. Remember it was on my whiteboard and I thought I started it like way long, like in February or something. Yeah, right there. I can find it now that I know where I'm looking. Like February 17th was when I started it. I have the ribbing done. So that might be one that I take on vacation with me and finish. It's funny enough, it is also green, but it is more like a neon green. And I also dyed that yarn as well. But I'm pretty sure it's classic wool, Patton's classic wool. So I'm excited. I really want to finish that because I love like the bright neon green. It's just so fun. But anyways, it's oh, Sam, I did not see your picture. Let me guess, it must be a dishcloth. Nancy, I knit way back and still haven't put it together. Is that like a market bag? The pattern for the wee pumpkin is also free. Oh, see, look, oh my gosh, are we starting to think fall things already? You know, I don't want to think fall things yet. Jocelyn will be happy about that. Okay, market bag. Well, then you are just hold on to it for 2 more weeks, Nancy, and pull it out, and you'll be right on for the month. Let's see. Sam sent me. Sam, you sent a picture of this. Like, was this on Friday? You sent it, and now it's done. Hey, this looks like a. Is this a dragon? When you showed the first part, I wondered if it was like bats, but like now I'm pretty sure I'm seeing. Okay, do you guys see a dragon in there? It looks like a dragon. Sam, is it a dragon? That is really super cool. Fall lover, Cindy says, I know. I like the last few weeks when it was so hot. Like we had heat warnings almost every day for I don't know how many days. It was hot. And I was like, I am not liking this. But I also don't want it to snow either. So, um, yeah, I know Jocelyn says, blah, summer's trying to kill me. I know a lot of people are feeling that, I'm sure. Anyways, pumpkin earrings make me happy. Oh my gosh, Diane, that would be so fun. Oh, Cindy says no, you don't see it. Okay, is it only me? Did nobody see? Do you not see like this? Okay, can I do this? Like, like, is that not like a head with an eye right there? And like a, oh my gosh, this is all backwards. Like a spine. Oh, okay, I totally went the wrong way. Way too hot. Oh, Sam says, no, it's not a dragon. I see a dragon. Am I seeing things, you guys? Anyways. Oh, Cindy, way too hot. Okay. Oh, the letter no was about it was too hot. Anyways, well, Sam, whatever it is, if there's a dinosaur in there, if there's not, it is super cool. It's awesome. Anyways, good job, Sam. What number dishcloth is that? Um, yeah, so it is. Oh, Nikki says you see it, right? I know, I totally see. Okay, I'm not the only one who has, like, a super vivid imagination. Thanks, Nikki. What else? What else? What else? What else? I am, like, excited for these projects. I've got like, I have, purposely cast on small things the last few weeks for summer knitting, for when it's hot, something that I can take outside, something I can take when I'm on vacation. Great imagination, Louise. You don't see it, Cindy? Okay. Well, maybe Nikki, you and I may be oh, okay. Yes, yeah, a skeleton. That's right. Sherry sees it too. Okay, Sam, I thought you don't Sam, do you see the dragon? I thought you did that on purpose. And like for Jocelyn, because Jocelyn loves the Halloween dragon themey kind of thing. Anyways, so how's everybody's week? It's Monday. Oh my gosh, I like literally don't even know what day it is other than I am talking to you, which means it is Monday. Um Sam, let's chat tomorrow because I don't have any questions. Oh, well, actually, maybe a quick call tonight. Cindy says no. Okay. Um, anyways, yeah, I'm excited for this week. I have got this is going to be a super great week. I end my week up at the yarn shop. I'm planning um knit nights and starting a newsletter. And getting classes ready for September and organizing a day-long workshop in September. So that's what I am working on right now, in between trying to knit some things and organize things. It's just a lot of really, really fun things. Like it is, I'm really, really excited to start a new, like, in-person knitting community in St. Mary's where for some more people, there are two knitting groups right now that meet during the daytime. So we're going to do one in the evening so we can catch, some people that are working during the day and can't attend the others. So I'm excited for that. So I will keep you guys updated on all of these fun things and yarn shop stories. And Cheryl and I will be podcasting there pretty much every Saturday. So we'll show you what new yarns are coming in. It's going to be really fun. Oh, you wrote a question about your dishcloth. I did not see that, Sam. Let me go back and see if I can find it. So, anyways, what is everybody else working? Oh my gosh, I have talked a whole hour about a whole lot of nothing. You guys are so good to stick around for that. Sam, oh, okay, maybe I can. Okay, let me see if I can find Sam's question. What is everybody else working on? Is anybody finishing up male designer projects for the Fiber Friends? Sam, I don't see it. You might just want to type it in again quick or just text it to me. Amanda, I'm currently crocheting hexy flowers. Oh my gosh, for a bag in pastel green, purple, blue, yellow, white. Still deciding on the lining options. Amanda, that sounds fantastic. Um, what an exciting new chapter. So happy for you. Thanks, Sherry. Yes, it's I'm super excited as well. A dream catcher scarf for Nancy. That sounds really fun. That sounds really fun. Sally, hi Sally. I'm excited for Bag Month also. Lots of them on YouTube. See, I know. I think this is an area we haven't jumped into. So if you guys find patterns, post pictures or put the links in the Facebook Fiber Friends Facebook group so everybody can go check them out. Oh, Cindy, still not crafting, lost your mojo. Well, maybe when the cooler weather comes. I mean, sometimes when it's super, super hot, it's holding like a blanket in your lap isn't like the most appealing thing. But maybe crochet. What about crocheting a bag? Or, of course, we have our brioche cardigan, Jocelyn from Northern Knits Podcast, and Wildflower Wool, Fiber Friends. I don't know. Somehow we're all just doing it together. And like a knit along challenge. It's a Fiber Friends challenge month for September to do brioche. So maybe brioche would be get your mojo back. Sam, I think there will be a lot of late nights to make my dishcloth challenge. Oh, you know what? You've got all kinds of time. You can just take a couple of days and you can just start getting caught up. Easy peasy. You might have a couple late nights, but that's okay. Put on a movie, a podcast, a YouTube, something, right? And just knit away. Elena, you're working on a sweater with a cat on it for your son. Nice. Not a male designer since I'm making it up myself. Well, oh my gosh, you're so talented. You will have to post a picture. I would love to see it. Nikki is making one color granny squares. Oh, for your next blanket. Look at you go. I need to use up some scrap balls. And I need to make squares. There you go. Perfect. And I need easy TV crafting. Well, then that sounds like a win-win all the way. A blanket, use up scraps, and you can do it while you're relaxing in front of the TV. I love it. Jean, how are you? Oh my gosh, 2 at a time socks. Fantastic. Are they toe up or cuff down? A poncho. Lovely. A scarf, all with souvenir yarns. Okay, where's the yarn from? Like souvenir, is it like a big trip? My first thought was Scotland. Or maybe it is souvenir from a local fiber festival, because that's super cool too. Rhinebeck or Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival. I don't know. Or just a trip, summer vacation to New York and went to a yarn shop. I mean, there's lots of ways you can get souvenir yarn, isn't there? Susie, there is several free Unravelry. One is Japanese knot bag. You know what? I have a friend who sews, and she has sewn me a Japanese knot bag. Wouldn't it be fun if I knit her one and gifted it back to her? Oh my gosh. Okay, Susie, you might have to remind me I had that amazing idea. I should write it down. Actually, maybe I will. I should go look that up. That would be really fun. Are you going to do one, Susie? Let's see. Diane. Oh, the never-ending granny square pile. That's what you're working on. Diane, you have a lot of squares. You guys, we got to see all of Diane's creations yesterday on the Zoom call. Oh my gosh. Like you have piles and bags of squares and hexes that you're working on, and it's amazing. It's very, very inspiring. Liz, oh, time to say goodnight. I need to watch the end of my baseball game. All right, well, I hope your team is winning, unless they're playing against the Blue Jays. Bye, Liz. Thanks for hanging out with us. Diane, oh, I made a felted one. Oh, like the felted Japanese knot bag? Oh, I would like that. Oh, Jean says cuff down. Except I've got 2 at a time socks on the needles right now, and they're toe up, which is interesting because I usually knit my socks cuff down. Well, that's exciting. How close are you to having a whole finished pair? Are you past the heel yet? Bye, Susie. Yes, we better wrap up here. I'm just going to catch up on the comments, and then we are going to say goodnight. And I am going to go find a needle, do my gusset, knit on my sock. I got a whole ton of things to do. I mean, Sam talking about late nights. I may be like that, trying to get caught up here too. Another pattern that is free from Susan Rainey's. Okay. Oh, Amanda, I'm also trying to crochet a couple of pairs of granny squares with glow-in-the-dark yarn for the stars and blue bonnet purple yarn for the background of the square that I got while in Texas. Lovely. Oh my gosh, the glow-in-the-dark yarn. Would that not be fun? Oh, that's so fun. Knot bag in classic wool and felted it. Diane, you're awesome. Tanya doing 2 gray tone, pullover from sheep for from a local breeder? Oh my gosh, Tanya, like, that is, like, my dream project right there. Sally, you started a pair of socks, knitting in tandem. Beautiful, beautiful striped Felicia yarn. Lovely. Jean, almost to the toe decreases. Oh my gosh. You were like literally this far from a finish. That is so exciting. Sam, read your last comment. I don't know where it went, Sam. Oh, Sam, you have been, yes, Sam's been designing double knitting patterns, you guys. Not just knitting them, she is designing them and charting them out. Fantastic, Sam. That's really, really fun. Oh, okay. Less knitting time, so I'm off. So now I'm off. Yes, I know. I gotta go knit, you guys. Okay, well, Susanna, not all of her patterns are free, but 3 of the 4 that I look at for free. Okay, that's okay. I don't mind buying patterns. I like supporting designers because designing is hard work. There's it is hard work. So, I don't mind getting a free pattern, but I certainly also do not mind purchasing and supporting their work. For sure. All right, you guys, it is time to say goodnight because I have got a full night ahead of me. I feel like I need to see if I can still search and find a Christmas in July movie and sit down and work on maybe getting this cast on. That would just be perfect. All right, you guys, thank you so much. And I will chat with you guys all next Monday. Happy knitting, happy crocheting, and hopefully everybody. She's gonna wear it to her shows. Oh, Tanya, it'll be gorgeous. Well, share a picture if you can of it when well, even in progress or finished or whatever. Is it like top secret knitting until it's all done? All right. Anyways, guys, thanks for voting. Thanks for joining me tonight, and thanks for chatting in the comments. This is always a fantastic way to kick off the week. And we'll be back next Monday, and maybe, I don't know. I'm hoping I have some good progress. I would love to have a finish, but we will just wait and see how the week goes. Bye, everybody. Good night.